So we're here at the 2Increase booth with Luciano, who is the head of sales and marketing. And tell us about 2Increase.
2Increase is an ISV. We're a global ISV. We're located and doing business in 45 different countries worldwide. We focus on a couple of different verticals. Advanced discrete manufacturing is part of our core, and architecture, engineering, and construction. And we also have horizontal functionality for business productivity tools and technical productivity tools.
Yeah, and how do you feel that the product is doing now when we see, at least from my point of view, I see more people kind of gravitating to using ISVs kind of instead of using customizations. Do you feel that also moving to Dynamics 365?
Absolutely, because when you get up to the cloud and the Microsoft is updating now on the latest version monthly, they're going to have monthly updates. The cost of maintaining custom code is just too much. Customers are not being able to get the value back from just having a bunch of custom code. So we have organizations like ours that has standard out-of-the-box code that can fit for a particular industry to help them in maintaining that solution. So we take on all the cost and we spread that throughout all of our customers worldwide, so the customers don't have to worry about having to stay on an old version, and they can continuously get the latest and greatest functionality from Microsoft Dynamics. That's the new cloud world, and we've seen a definite trend where customers are recognizing the fact that custom code costs them too much money to maintain, plus doesn't allow them to digitally transform and get to the next round of functionality. So having standard solutions like ours helps them in that way.
Yeah, and so advanced discrete manufacturing, how do you feel that the product is being enriched with your solutions? What's your value add there?
Right, so we have a lot of functionality for advanced discrete manufacturers, starting from the engineering side and helping with change management, version management, release management, going into project-based manufacturing, engineer-to-order type organizations, being able to help them in managing their complex projects with more functionality than what's in standard, with complex estimations and change order management, subcontract management. And then once the product is done, we help them with maintaining and servicing that product, or even selling it as a service, so in a rental or a lease agreement, so that they can maintain that customer for life and get different streams of revenue. So we're actually helping them digitally transform by giving them an opportunity to not only just sell a product and then go away and 10 years later sell another product, but helping them sell their products as a service and maintaining that customer happy for life and making sure that their costs of maintaining that product is also highly beneficial for them.
So, and your other deliverable within, or your other vertical, so that is within architecture, engineering, and construction. What's your value add there?
Yeah, so our core, and I mentioned already on advanced discrete manufacturing, we focus on engineer-to-order, project-centric organizations. So we expanded that for architecture, engineering, and construction. So there we took the product even further out. For example, with cost code management, of course, change management is very important for AEC organizations. All the subcontract management, we have a lot of organizations that are doing all the engineering work, but they're not executing on any of it, so they're able to subcontract all of that work. Or then we even have capabilities around bringing equipment into the play, because construction companies may have cranes or other pieces of equipment, and they use that and cost that to the project, but they also need to make sure that it's working at all times. So we have the maintenance side of that to make sure that they're running their business effectively.
So what about BIM, Building Information Management? Are you into that?
Absolutely. So we know that that's one of the core requirements of the particular architecture, engineering, and construction solution. So though we don't have a solution ready right now, we're working with BIM partners as well as customers to figure out how to bring that to D365 to be able to solve that for our customers, because they're having all this information they need to be able to bring in for estimation, for execution, and we're working with, again, partners and customers right now to bring that to the RAAC solution.
Yeah, and this is your first time on Dynamic Communities events?
No, we've been to these events many times. We actually had pulled back from sponsoring for a couple of years, and now we're back. And we felt like the event has been great. We've met a lot of our existing customers, and we're able to help them understand how to transition to D365. Actually, just a second ago, I had one of my customers that was asking, hey, I'm concerned because I'm going to D365, and can you do this? And it's in the cloud, it's a little bit different. So actually, I didn't have the answer. I called my product manager real quick and answered them. So we've been able to do some customer support, customer success management as part of this conference, making sure that our customers are going to continue to be successful. Plus, we met with other customers that need solutions, that they have a customized previous version of Dynamics AX, for example, and they're moving to D365. And instead of maintaining that custom solution, they want to have standard industry solutions. Or they have gaps in areas that for them is challenging. And they're coming to us to help us in fulfilling some of those gaps.
So coming back next year?
Absolutely. So we'll be in Phoenix in the US, and we'll be back next year.
See you there.
Thank you.
Thanks.
There goes a sight from my soul.